Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. My name is Elivaras, with me is Redemption, and here we are for the second episode of our Let's Play of Divinity Original Sin 2. How are you doing today, Redemption?
Barrel Wizard.
Barrel Wizard, I think that about sums it up. Yeah, you can sneak in this game, and depending on what surface you're on, you change into an object, so we're barrels now. No one would ever suspect it.
The dance of our people.
The dance of our people. And our sneaking fails. Alright, so on this deck are the origin characters that are not the ones that were chosen in character creation. So basically everyone but Beast, since I chose Beast. If I did not choose Beast, he would be sitting here on one of these chairs right here. Or maybe on that bench. I don't quite remember. But yeah, we're going to go around, talk to each origin character. We're going to cycle. So I will go ahead and talk to, looks like Losa.
Ah, there you are. Husband.
Ah, yes, husband. Human and dwarf couples, very common around these parts.
Tell this very charming gaggle of not at all brat-like babes that I am by no accounts this Losa woman, nor do I sing, in fact. I'm deathly allergical.
Not at all brat-like babes. Play along and take her arm with a grin. Tell the children they must be mistaken.
How very correct you are, spouse of mine. Madame Josephine Gribbles de Peeb refuses to be confused with anyone else.
Madame That is the best name.
What? What's so funny?
Her pinched face cracks into a great grin, and she shoos the children away from her with a laugh.
Yeah, okay, you found me out. Go on and get, and maybe I'll sing you something when I'm good and ready.
She turns to you, dark-eyed and dirty-haired, and smiles flatly.
Gotta keep ourselves entertained, haven't we?
That's true enough. We'll shake her hand. Losa, you presume?
You presume right.
Okay. Ask if she knows... Let's say, yeah, let's say, does she want to have a look around with us?
Thanks, but I already belong to an elite and exclusive ship gang. We play ball every day after lunch. You're too soft for it.
Wow, she doesn't want to be part of our gang?
Hold the phone. I thought I was her husband 5 seconds ago, and now she's throwing me to the curb? What is this?
You've been divorced.
Wow, that
You
was,
take care,
yeah,
though.
fast. You take care, though. Ask if she knows anything but the murder that happened on board.
Nope. Trying not to find anything out either. Ignorance is bliss. The utterer, the better.
Okay.
Suddenly, her eyes cloud to an unnatural black. Greyish veins run down her face, and her mouth tightens into a cruel sneer. As
That's
quickly
not
as they
terrifying.
came, the clouds clear. She smiles as though no change came over her.
Good luck, Chief.
Yeah, okay. I think we'll stay away from her for now. Alright, what do we got over here? We got Fane. Red, you want to talk to this old
My
chap?
favorite.
Looking at a book, it looks like. The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail.
He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Looks up, pinches your skin, says fascinating, goes back to the book.
What
Revenge.
purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How difficult.
Hello, human.
You have my
I am also a
apologies,
human.
Perhaps I should demand
Oh, I
the
guess
same
he's an
from
elf,
those
actually, but-
red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
Does he
I
understand
do
what's
not
happening?
What's he
believe I
reading?
have been drawn anywhere. It is a quaint little read, but it has its faults.
Hmm.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle.
That's deep.
Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Which is it?
Oh, please.
The
I have
mist.
no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already.
He doesn't like the
No,
battle of good
I
and
want to know
evil.
about the celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
4 or 5?
I think 5 is pretty down to earth.
Of course you don't have any useful information. Why did I expect anything else?
Rude?
Wow.
Now
Just trying to
please,
help.
run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Alright, well.
He's going places.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to Ifan. I'll let you talk to the Red Prince.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
We'll move closer to
He
him.
leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Oh, yes.
Cocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We'll ask Ifan why the Magister suspects him of murder.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants.
Johnny Big Pants makes an appearance.
Can we get those big pants?
That would be pretty sweet. Does he have big pants? I can't quite see from this view. That's the question.
Looks like he's in a rope. He doesn't even have pants. I feel cheated.
Unbelievable. Ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties.
Well, I don't think I want to press him. I think we were good pals
Ifan
already, you
performs
know,
an
so...
elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front
Should
of his
have asked him
lips,
about
his
those
knee
big
back
pants.
against the wall.
I don't think the Magister wants to talk about his big pants. Yeah, no, he's got a robe on.
Cheated. He must be smuggling those big pants in those big pockets.
Alright, you want to talk to the Red Prince?
This guy.
Well, well, what do we have here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden,
That's a good
he
start.
grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
My,
Slap.
we are fierce, aren't we? Not to worry. I'll soon remedy that. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Of course. They call me Chef Boyardee.
Wizard
I got
in
the
the
raviolis.
Are you a wizard in the kitchen?
Music
Of course.
to my beleaguered stomach. On to
Alright.
the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
Can you make a bum look like a baron?
Of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
I have at least 12 beard oils in my rags.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start.
The basics. How dare he insult
So,
you like
3
that?
questions asked, 3 questions answered. As per your own testimony, you can cook, tailor, and groom. Well, that just about settles it. I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, You are my slave.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh man, I'm honored.
Are you going to
My
accept?
slave, of course.
No.
Oh, but
I'll accept on your behalf.
yes, I
Whoa,
suppose it
whoa,
must
whoa,
take some
whoa.
time for the full extent
But
of
you're the
this
fetching
honor to
horse,
sink
remember?
in. Anyway, you may leave me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We'll go over your...
Alright, well, okay. We got
Prison guard, Vic.
living up to his name over here, Red Prince. Let's go ahead and talk to Sabine.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
I wonder what she's doing.
Rolling dice, deciding fates.
Whose fate is she deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
If she can decide the fates with dice, ask if she can read the future in cow entrails as well.
She eyes you quite seriously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
You don't know where yeah, sure, let's go for it.
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat
A
grooming.
vigorous stroke of the
Keep her away from my raviolis.
Unto this ship in the dead
Chef
of night.
Boyardee would not
You
like
walked
that.
the length of the hull, running your hand along the timber as if it were a woman's thighs.
Okay.
I must say, I've never heard so many pet names for dead wood before.
Yeah, she's exactly right.
Of course it is. The truth's right there, skin deep. But don't you worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me. I don't lick and tell.
Gosh. Lick and tell.
I don't trust her. She's after me with raviolis.
She's gonna lick them, and that's it. She's just
Put
gonna
it
lick 'em.
back. It's disgusting.
Oh, actually, we should grab bedrolls real quick. Bedrolls allow you to heal outside of combat. You don't actually sleep, you just click on them and you're rested. We could sleep in this random, like, mat over here, but...
Get off my man.
Alright, shall we go, do you want to check in with Magister William here and we'll walk into the room?
Got this wolf on a leash now.
I don't like that guy. I don't like the cut of his jib.
Alright, fine, I'll, Oh, that's not Magister William, that's Magister Paid. I'll talk to him then if you don't like the cut of his jib.
Here to register, sir. Good, good.
He's got tiny
Magister
pants.
Williams
I don't
has
talk
just
to
about
tiny
done with
pants.
the last passenger.
We only talk to big pants.
You faring okay so far?
Oh, I've definitely been through
Trust
worse.
me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know.
Oh, I'm sure things will get better, yep.
You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
I am definitely sure things will get better. Aren't you? You're also sure, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Like, you know, we're off to a place called Fort Joy, right? What could go wrong?
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course,
It's Magic Grandma.
Is she the lady from the cutscene?
I believe she is.
She turns
Yes.
her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad.
She's after
You
Snow
there,
White.
Sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What do you mean by there are others whose lives must end exactly?
It means your journey draws to a close.
Oh.
Do stick around for its finale, though, because
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her men quickly. If she
Oh,
can't
no.
source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Oh, and...
Oh
Well.
no.
Alright, well, that happened. Everything's on fire.
Wait, if she's the witch from Snow White, does that make me Snow White? Because I've got a posse of dwarves.
Oh my gosh. Well, I mean, you only have one dwarf. You need 7.
You're worth more than a few.
Oh, I guess that's true. We got stained pants. Bit better than the threadbare pants.
Are they big pants?
No, they're pretty small. Look at them. They're not that big. But I suppose not many things are big on a dwarf. Let's get the chest with confiscated goods. Oh, we got a wooden pitchfork, a knife on a stick, and a makeshift shield.
A knife on a stick.
That is a quality sword right there. Look at that. Oh, baby.
Oh boy.
Knife on a stick. We can shields up. Restores the magic and physical armor of our shield, which is a pretty bad shield, but you know how it is. Let's grab some of this food, you know. Don't want to leave it all here on the table. Priorities. Oh, a chub fish. Red snapper. Pumpkin soup. Sounds pretty good. Heals 20%. That could come in handy.
Sounds pretty good.
Display cases. Empty. Got some cards over here. Go ahead, take them, you know. The heck.
Can we bust the store down? Or do we have to run around?
I think it's a little too high level. I don't think we can do 266 damage with us sitting here for 10 years. Anything in here? There's a bottle of wine. Not super
Could if we had
though.
big pants.
Could if we had big pants. But alas. Okay, looks like all the magisters are dead. Oh, you can go check if there's any big pants on Victor. Got a tusk. Gold.
He had a single gold.
A single
His
gold
big
piece.
pockets didn't have big pants.
How dare.
We've been lied to. We've been had.
Got an eye worth 45 gold apparently. That'll fetch a good price in the black market. There's the eye of a dog too.
So everyone we talked to is here except for Fane. The grabby hands elf.
Interesting. Everyone except Fane. Yeah, and if you talk to these guys,
lies in a heap on the floor.
you can
She's
like
breathing
yell, yeah,
hard,
wake up
but
and
her
stuff.
eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse.
But they won't actually
But
get up,
she
so we're not going to
doesn't
go
stir.
around. Just, yeah, like she doesn't stir. They might get up for a second and then fall back down. You can't actually do anything with them. So you want to go ahead and move above deck?
Yep, let's go.
Alright. Oh, let's get this water barrel moving into the fire there. Nice. Got a dog. You want to talk to the dog?
Let's talk to the dog. Usually you would need a perk for this, but the mod we're using gives it to you for free.
Yep. Yep. The hound paws desperately at its snout. It winces as it draws blood from its wet black nose and continues scratching.
The dog notices you for the first time and snarls, the hairs on its back prickling as it lowers itself into a lunge.
Sorcerer!
I'm glad you noticed.
It sneezes suddenly and paws at its nose once more.
Can't smell. Can't breathe. Too much sauce. Too much. Too much. Please, make it stop.
Ah,
Oh, well now he's cute. What are we doing? I mean, is there any chance this dog's getting off the ship?
The dog
I don't have it in me.
continues pawing at
That's
its
true.
nose.
Very true, actually. It's a hard decision to make. But unfortunately, our dog friend may end up drowning. Let's take a look at this door. Oh, it's only 25 health. You can probably knock it down.
Alright, okay.
You can burn it. Finish it off with the finale. There we go. To splinters. What do we have in here? Lock picks, nice. And we have 2 magister. Oh, he's talking to you.
Yeah.
Reaches a hand towards his blade.
Another sorcerer!
Like you don't know? Mutiny. Did that witch fix your collar too?
I'm gonna go with option 2.
Go on then. Find a place to hide and stay there.
Alright, and that shows us persuasion. If you have enough persuasion points, which in this case, I believe you had none, right? Like, it was just
Yeah, that was
0.
that was a power check.
Yeah, so persuasion checks against 2 things. It checks against a stat, like if you have more of a stat than they do, but it also requires a certain amount of persuasion points. Just because you invest a lot into one stat doesn't mean you'll win every persuasion check of that stat. You need to also invest in persuasion. So the alternative here would have been to fight these guys. But now we don't need to, and poor Rix looks like he's about to faint. He's not looking great. Let's take a look at this letter. Yeah, this is just Rix talking about... Yeah, as I write this letter, we near the Isle. By the time the owl delivers it, I will be but a day away. I've heeded Alexander's orders just as you said I should, but I think of Lucian often. Would the Divine have condoned this? Would he have blessed us as we ripped children from their mothers? Can this be the only way? I feel cold inside and out. Of one thing I'm certain, your arms will warm me when I find you again. With love, Rix. Yeah, poor guy.
He's talking about me.
Your name is Stefan?
Yes.
In a past life?
Stefan Big Pan.
This letter contains a set of instructions for transporting sorcerers to a place called the Joy, but someone has inked an angry black line from top left to bottom right. I don't know, maybe that was Rix. You know, he doesn't agree with this. A noble soul. We can sleep in the bed. Can we double up? Can you also sleep in the bed? Oh, now we're
man.
talking.
We beat the game.
Dude, the lap of luxury out here. Look at this, such a nice bed.
Right?
Like, these guys have quite the room. Baby. Alright, let's explore the rest of this deck. The steam is still here. Alright, I will take, where the heck am I going over here? Yeah, I'll take this side, this kind of area over here, if you want to loot some of the bodies. Grab a painting forgery, another gold cup, some big money. Nothing in the display case. Magister Sari, nothing. As you can hear, the boat is in chaos right now. One gold piece in a chest. Oh, cheese! I'm sending this to you, Chef Boyardee.
Oh. You gave me the cheese. Oh shit, I got the milk too.
Oh, baby. Milk and cheese, what more could you want?
Nobody's safe.
Oh, it's Fane. You want to go say hi to your buddy?
Let's go say hi.
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead.
Hello, fellow human.
The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no. What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding.
I like this guy.
Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to.
Is it the elf?
Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing.
They're not rags.
I had a mask
It's big
rather
pants.
ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands.
Does that seem quite sensible?
I believe it does.
Indeed. Just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Alright, well. No good days for us. Alright, there was a note and a key in this guy's pocket. Let's see. Here's a note. Murtoff, death fog barrels have been locked in storage. Stay out, you and Rix both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out, Captain Calvin. Let's grab the skull-marked key. Take a look inside.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
Let's pull open the door.
Budge.
Okay, well, I think it would be assumed that we would use the key.
The door groans open, but an ashen shadow clouds your mind.
Oh, tentacle!
Oh man.
Death fog. As the note mentioned, death fog barrels have just been destroyed. It was 7 gold.
Is that where they're keeping the raviolis?
Well, not anymore.
I need to get out of here now.
No raviolis in here anymore. Alright, so if we were undead, we would be able to go in there and loot those bodies, but we are not undead, so...
Which is pretty neat.
Yeah, which is pretty cool. And there's some areas in the game where, you know, death fog might just come sweeping at you out of nowhere. Not very often, but there are a few situations where that might happen, and it can be useful to have an undead for that exact reason. We heading up. Oh,
yep.
We found some stained pants for you.
Oh, are they big?
I don't know, they might be big.
Damn.
I also got a potato for you.
Oh man.
You're going to be our resident chef, so I'm just going to send you all the cooking ingredients.
Assembling the ingredients.
Here's some bread. An old plate. Here's some ham. And some fish. Some filet.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll take the cheese bread though, that's actually good. Alright, let's go! Oh, well, poor guy. Alright, so get back into some combat through a bouncing shield. Boom, big hit. Let's go ahead and fortify up. And I'm going to step over here and I'm going to provoke the one on the right. Oh, and he poisoned himself. Nice. Oh, and he's standing in the poison. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Calculating trajectories.
The reticle's sometimes hard to aim.
Yeah.
It like auto locks.
And it is harried, so it's received basically 7 stacks of, well, now 9 stacks. It's received 9 stacks of 7.5% of its HP done in magic damage. So if red had a spell that would consume harried, I guess I do. I can consume harried. And when I consume harried, I create slowed 3. And since that's a tier 3 status effect, his resistances are massively reduced, but I can't actually see his resistances, it looks like. Because I don't have any lore master, which is another trait you can, well, not trait, but a ability you can get. If I was to go into my civil abilities, I spec for thievery and sneaking, if I had lore master, I could see like resistances and such. But now his physical resistances are massively reduced, and we'll one-shot him. We'll end our turn. Now he's harried too. But the resistance reduction only applies after the tier 3 status effect has been applied. So even if I just harry him, or if I batter him and red harries him, that's not enough to get resistance reduction. We need to actually put a tier 3 status effect on him, and as a reminder, this is something in the mod, not in the base game. So if you're just playing the base game without the mod, then you will not see that behavior. there won't be those tiered status effects.
Oh no.
Nope. Well, there's Captain Calwyn, who was telling them not to go near the Death Fog, is now dead. And Red's going to use some telekinesis here to get put some of this fire out. Alright. Yeah, I'll get rid of the fire on the stairs. There we are. Anything up there?
A shiv and a scroll.
Oh, an improved wand too.
Oh man.
Do you want that?
Yeah, I'm gonna toss you the shiv.
Alright. Let's move this inventory back. Alright, there's the shiv. Yeah, I'm just gonna pick up the wand and chuck it to you.
Thanks.
Alright. Looks like there's a lifeboat over there. Let's get moving. So that is about all we can do on the top of the ship here. Oh, there's a crate I guess I could loot. You want to talk to the guys in the lifeboat?
Let's go.
That means there's still a chance.
Dwarves!
Children and dwarves first.
Does he take Beast's spot? Or is he like always there?
No, he's always there.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Is he a yellow-bellied coward?
Of course he is.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there. You can go straight down.
You're gonna be the death of us, you hear?
Alright, let's move, people! Below deck! Magister. Oh, these Magisters we didn't loot.
Can we get a gold piece from that guy?
Yeah, Magister Waters. Does she have gold on her?
No, she didn't even have a gold to give us. Wow, she would have scanned.
Wow. Just want to use this for slave labor.
Oh!
Wait, Voidwoken! Throw the shield. Boom, boom. 1, 2. Oh, can I get close enough to touch him? Yes, I can. You've been touched. Let's provoke this guy, because he's closest to red, I think. Alright, and you can see red got prepared +1. Prepared basically is another thing that's in this mod, and it means if you go before someone that has higher initiative than you, then you get an extra AP. Or rather, you go after someone that has lower initiative than you, I should say. So just like D&D, and if you never played D&D, basically the way it works is combat is done in turns, and who goes first is determined by initiative. So whoever's the highest initiative, well, basically, like, people will do an initiative roll before every fight, and whoever rolled the highest initiative will go first. In this game, it's kind of similar. However, if you had 4 characters that all had very high initiative, they could all go in a row and absolutely destroy the entire enemy team, which is not ideal for a balanced game. So they interleave turns. So you'll generally see if you have an even number of allies and enemies, it'll go ally, enemy, ally, enemy, ally, enemy in a staggered order. And prepared is something that's done to kind of alleviate the penalty for not going first. Because going first is very good. And so me and red had the 2 highest initiative, so we would have both gone one after the other if they were not interleaving turns. But because we are a void hatchling who had less initiative went before red, and so he got an extra AP for being prepared. And as I said, that alleviates the kind of suckiness of not going first, because going first often gives you quite an advantage. Let's go ahead and get a good swing in there, and I will fortify. I don't need to fortify, we'll just end our turn. Oh, and he just died. To the lightning blood.
Oh wow, the last one's way over there. I don't think I'll even make it to him.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna get killed.
Wow, I took a third of my health running through that lightning blood.
Your own lightning blood.
Sounds like a band name.
Lightning blood?
Yeah.
Sabille.
Not sure. Wow. That's what rogues do, boys. They run forever.
They run forever. Alright, I think before we get off the ship, there was a room we forgot to loot.
Let's head above.
Gotta get over here quickly. Get the greasy key.
Oh boy.
Greasy key. I know ship might be sinking, who cares?
But we gotta get these mashed potatoes.
Restoration scroll. Oh, a herring, I'm sending that to you. And a shell. Time for you to cook some oysters.
I got the potatoes. Game's over.
Oh, garlic, I gotta send that to you. That's your specialty. Where the heck's my garlic at? Yeah, there you go.
I got the goods.
Healing potion. Got a log down here. Oh, just a, I thought it was like a log, like a captain's log or something, a poison bottle. You didn't take a potato? You gotta take the potato.
I got the mashed potatoes.
But you gotta be able to cook the potatoes. And you need a cooking pot too. I'm gonna take one of each for you. There you go. Cooking pot, potato. Oh, I picked up a book. I didn't mean to. I meant to just read it. The tome contains no text. Instead, sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. Huh. Alright, well, time to get out of here. Ship is sinking. Let's heal up, perhaps. Never know if we'll need it.
True.
Didn't loot these bags. Gold piece. Alright. To the lifeboat! Oh, Magister Siwan. Well, we're going without her. Oh, I'm knocked down. How's it looking above deck?
I am also knocked down.
Is the boat going away?
Left without us? Those fools, they left the mashed potatoes.
Unbelievable. How could they leave Chef Boyardee behind? Wow.
I have plans for you, child. Rise.
Oh, well, looks like that is not the end of the Let's Play.
Papa Bezos saved us.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
High Judge Orivand. I like the little like bird thing that floats across the page and kind of like,
yeah, that's cool.
Like it's drawing or like it was writing. Very cool. But yeah, we are definitely past the 30-minute mark. So as soon as we load in, this is where we're going to cap the episode. Next time, we are going to get an introduction to the Ascension system, which is a new system added as part of Epic Encounters, the overhaul. That provides a massive amount of skill trees and various things that allow you to further customize your character, all built around reactions. If you're familiar with D&D, you'll know reactions are relatively common. In this game, well, maybe not relatively common, depending on how you play and who you play with, but reactions can be a thing. In this game, reactions are almost never a thing. There's like one skill that allows you to use reactions by default, which is like you put like a ring down if you're an archer. Well, you don't need to be an archer, but it's taken by archers. You put a ring down, and if someone steps in the ring or through the ring, you shoot at them. But this game, or this overhaul, focuses heavily around reactions, and you can spec into a whole bunch of different and new reactions that help you really make the team kind of mesh together. So you'll be seeing more of that as we go along. But yeah, let's go to the waypoint here, grab the waypoint, and then we will end it off. Alright, so yeah, we will see you guys next time. I would like to thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. Cheers, guys.